Okay, so I'm so hot. It's so crazy. Like, seriously, the weather down here is insane because it's like 76 degrees plus humidity and everything. It feels like running in early summer. It's crazy. So I just went for a run, and I wanted to do a 10K, so I broke it into two 5Ks because my playlist was irritating me quite a bit. So I figured at the end of the first 5K, I stopped my car. I stopped running, and I just kind of like walked fast in a circle while I edited my playlist, and then I got back on the track and started running. So I ran at the park today, which, look, donations, getting rid of stuff. I don't know if you could see how pretty it is, but it's so pretty. But I ran at the park today. I love to run at the park, actually. I don't like the track so much because it's kind of small, and so people, with their kids and bikes and stuff are there, but like at the ballpark, it's much bigger. And at the ballpark, once a round is a mile, which just makes things nice and easy, whereas at the park, it's like you have to loop it quite a few times. So I got a 5K done. I got 3.2 miles done, which is 0.1 miles over 5K. Let me tell you my time. And I know this is a weigh-in video, but let me tell you my time. 26 minutes and change. So we'll call it 27 just to be fair, because I don't know. I really can't remember the seconds, but that's awesome. So that was my first one. And then my second one I finished in 31 minutes. And change. So let's add that together and call it 32 minutes because I cannot remember the changes. So, but rounding it up to the highest minute, that's 27 plus 39 is 56. Did I lie just now? Oh, not 39, 32. 27 plus 32 minutes is 59, which is under an hour for a 10K. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's so awesome. That's pretty killer. Which means that I could totally, if I really bust myself and work hard, I could get my whole Crescent City Classic time down under an hour, which was my goal. It was like 1 hour and 5 minutes and some seconds last time. So, okay, weigh in. Week 2 of the new year of 2013, which is the way I'm doing it, because this is, I think, what happened. It just starts to like lump together. It's like weigh in 1 billion. Seriously. Okay, weigh in number 2 of the new year, and I weighed 148 point. I think I weighed 148.6 last week, and so I weighed 148.4 this week. I had it written down, but I'm filming this in my car. So, whatever it was last week, I was 0.2 less, and that's not unexpected because I track. Even when I eat more than I should, and not more than like I should as a human, but more than I should as in like to lose the weight that I want to lose, I track everything. And this week we had pizza on Thursday, which because of my oldest daughter's dance review, I was like, what do you want for dinner? You get to pick. And she was like, that's my favorite pizza in the world. So we got pizza. My daddy came over. It was really nice. But it was a really good review because this is the first time, like normally, like I'm the dance mom, right? So I'm at all the practices. Well, this was not at her dance school, like the traditional dance school. It was with the New Orleans Ballet Association, and they were very serious. Like, they took the kids, you dropped them off, they took the kids to the other side, and you weren't supposed to go look in the window, or there were no windows, but through the door and stuff. So I didn't see them practice the dance. And then their whole thing is like, we're turning out professional dancers, right? Like, or kids who understand and are independent and stuff. So like, you don't help them get dressed. We don't buy the costumes. They use professional costumes. They fit the kids. They pull them from their own stock and then they return them to their own stock. So I didn't see her costume or her dance or anything. And then normally on days of like reviews, I'm running back and forth and I'm like running up and down. I never even get to relax and watch the show. So I went and I dropped her off, and then and me and my youngest went and dropped her off, and then we went and got seats, and then my dad and my wife came, and you know, my dad's like, oh, what's her costume look like? And I was like, I have no idea. I just know she has a red skirt, because she was like, I love my costume, it's so pretty, I wish I could keep it, but I wish it had a blue skirt, not a red skirt. And then my wife is like, how was the dance or whatever? And I was like, I have no idea. Like, this is the first time I got to actually experience it. She had a little fall, and my heart broke for her, but she just continued. And my daughter is so shy and so like self-conscious when dancing and stuff, and on the stage she's got like a fear of the stage. I thought it was gonna break her, she was gonna cry. I definitely thought she'd be crying when she came off the stage. She danced the rest of the dance beautifully and flawlessly, and then went off and was happy to be with her friends and everything. And I had this moment of like, a little bit of like, you know, you're so proud of your children as they grow up. And I was so happy that she didn't need me to make it better. But there was a little part of me that was kind of heartbroken that she didn't need her mommy to like make it better. So it was like a real, my baby is getting much older now, you know. But it also, as a homeschooling mom, made me feel really good. Like, obviously I'm instilling her with quite a sense of confidence, and she, you know, is secure in herself, and that's nice, because she was very insecure, you know, when she was in school. She was always extremely advanced, and so it was like, it kind of put like a gap between her and her peers, like socially, you know, like she didn't play the same kind of games and stuff because she just thought differently. But it was so cool to see that and to know that she's doing good, you know. It was crazy. So that was really awesome. And oh my gosh, while we're talking about kids, which we weren't, but we are now, my little Mavis, my little young one, oh my God, y'all, like, you just don't know. We have struggled so much with education, and that was a big reason why she got homeschooled. And now she's like, we're still struggling with math, but she's so good. And the other day, and I've been having her read books with me and stuff. But the other day, I was like, okay, with our daily devotionals, we read our daily devotionals every day. And I was like, okay, we read it all ourselves quietly, and then we read it out loud, and then we discuss it. And so we read it all quietly, and I was like, okay, you read for me. She read so beautifully out loud. If I can sneak the camera, I will totally get a recording of it. She just did such a beautiful job, and I was just like, this is why we're doing it. It is stressful with money. It is stressful sometimes, but this is why we're doing it, because they are both just doing so well. It's wonderful. Anyway, back to the weigh-in. So we ate pizza. Oh, all of that to tell you this. And there was peanut butter fudge in the house, and I did not binge it, but I did eat it. So, like, I knew my calories were, like, maxed out every day, and I was not expecting a big loss. So that's fine. I'm actually quite okay with that. My lowest weight this week was 147.4, and my highest was 151.8, and today when I weighed in, it was 148 point whatever. So it is a little bit of a loss. It's a teeny bit of a official loss, and I'm just moving in the right direction, and I'm feeling really good about it. Really, really good about it. So that's good. I'm blogging daily, Instagramming. I miss vlogging daily. I think I'm going to try to start vlogging more, but it's just that I'm so crazy maxed out. And then with the homeschool, it's like I'm busy. It's crazy. The older they get, the busier you get. Let me tell you guys a story. How beautifully blessed my life is. Okay, so, all right. We're having some issues with science with my oldest, and I'm like, because they don't have a science textbook. Science is one of the only subjects they do strictly on the internet. And I was like, this is crazy. You need to be able to take notes and stuff like that. So then, like, I noticed that science was taking her a really long time, and I went to look at what she was doing, and she was like writing everything down because she was trying to take notes, and she didn't know what she was going to need at the end. Because if you get to the end and you need to go back and look things up, you can't just flip through the book. You have to find the right link to find the right page. And I was like, we need to get you a book. And I was like, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get you a book. And I was like, I don't really know where I'm going to get a book, or if I can even get a book that's going to go along with this program or whatever, but I need to find a book or books or something, right? And I was a little worried about the money, which I'm doing no spend January. I don't know if I talked to you guys about that, but I'm doing no spend January. But we did discuss, like, if things come up that need to be bought, that's okay. So I'm not really sure. I was like, gosh, you know, textbooks are expensive, and I don't even know how to find the right one, right? Then we go to work, to dance that evening, and a lady comes up to me and says, hey, you know, I heard you homeschool. I'm like, yeah, I do. And she was like, well, I homeschooled my kids from 8th grade to 12th grade, and I'm getting rid of a box of books from, like, you know, she was like a bunch of different years. 2 of them are brand new. I paid $15 a piece for them. The rest of them are extremely expensive, but a little bit old, and I don't feel like shipping them around, so I'm selling the whole box for $30. And I was like, we'll take it. I went home, I was like, talking to my wife, and I was like, you know, she's going to bring the books tomorrow. Do you think that that counts as no spend January? And she was like, no, we need them so we can buy those. You know, it's different. That's not like a splurge or whatever. That's education. So I was like, okay. And she's like, but how do you know? I'm like, I just have a good feeling we're going to do this. So we bought the books, and I took them, and they were really nice. Like, there's over 500, if they were brand new, you're talking about like over like $600 to $700 worth of books. Used, you're talking about $400 to $500 worth of books. But the shipping alone on textbooks would be $30. So it's like really crazy. There's some literature stuff we're going to use over the summer for enrichment. There's some science stuff that we're going to use. There's just so much, and I'm so excited about it. But the only books, she had 2 textbooks. The only one she had the teacher copy to and the student copy to was a physical science book for 9th grade, but it happens to cover all of the information. It will literally walk hand in hand with my daughter's science from here on out, and that is amazing. I'm so excited. So thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. That's awesome. I mean, seriously, $30, you get exactly what you ask for just because you ask and believe it's going to happen. That's amazing. That's just, I felt so excited and so blessed. And like, oh my gosh, y'all, homeschool's been going so good. I can't even express to you. Like, I really felt lost a couple of times over the past year or so with it. Like, I just kind of would get to a place where it's like, am I really doing a good job? And I just feel like it's so different now. Like, I don't know if it just takes that long to get your groove or whatever, but it's good. It's good. It's good. And I'm eating healthy, and I'm running. Oh my gosh, I just ran so fast. I know it's not like so fast, but it's so fast for me. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Happy Saturday, and I hope you all have a great week.